Good morning, children. Today we are going to begin with a beautiful poem by Matthew Arnold. This is Dover's Beach. Now, Dover's Beach is a poem which is representing the Victorian age, the age of loss of religious faith. Now, what happened during those times? Science was progressing and the religion was also there. When science is progressing, it gives us a reason behind everything that is existing in the world. The things that perish from this world, there is a reason behind it. Why do certain things happen? There is a reason behind it. But on one side, we have the science giving us the evidence and the clues behind every fact that is there around us. On the other hand, we have religion. We are having a close ties with our religion, with our belief in God, that make us consider the fact that God is everywhere, and whatever is happening around us, whatever is happening within us, and whatever is happening in the nature, in our lives, it is only happening owing to the presence of God. So there is always a conflict between a religion and God. So people existing during those time were very confused whether to ignore the religion or to accept the science. So it was a very confusing phase. Neither were they in the position to accept the science, nor were they able to show their ignorance, or you can say divert their mind from religion to science. It was very difficult for them. So it was a time of great confusion. So the theme of this great poem, Dover's Beach, is the loss of religious faith. Okay, so whenever we see that we've started losing our faith in religion, always there is despair, hopelessness, and frustration. Despair, hopelessness, and frustration, and the people frustration of the people that result from the loss of faith. So it is a God that binds us all. It is a God that has developed a faith in all the people, that I am here, I am here, and I love you, and you should love each other. So, but on the other hand, we have the science which gives us the reason behind everything. So the moment we start believing in science, we start disbelieving the things which religion was telling us it is responsible, which God was telling, which we thought that God is responsible, or the sole creator. So we can say that man was highly confused. So poet is standing, Matthew Arnold is there, and Matthew Arnold is giving us a lesson through this poem, that what is the condition of mind when there is a great conflict between religion and science. Clear? So, and through this poem he has said that if we love each other, if we trust each other, then only we'll be able to come out of this great confusion. We'll be able to welcome the science, and we will be able to keep our faith in God also. So Matthew Arnold is standing. He's looking outside the window and is looking at the sea coast. So poet is looking at the shingled beach at the Dover's beach, that is England, in moonlight. This Dover's beach is there in England. Now moon is shining fairly at the Dover's beach, while the light on the French coast is becoming dimmer and dimmer. So we have got on the one side he could see the moonlight that was very bright at the French coast, very bright at the moonlight was very, very bright, and on other side he could see that on the other side it is quite dimmer. We see this boy Matthew Arnold is observing the sea, and in the poem, sea in the beginning is a symbol of human misery, and later on it is used as a symbol of faith. So we see, what is faith? Symbol of our faith in God. Clear? And we see, poet is saying that earlier he could see the waves rising high, waves covering a considerable part of the sea coast. It means sea is actually symbolizing our faith in God, our faith in religion. Now he could see the retreating of the sea waves. He could see that the sea coast where he is standing at this moment is not as full of water as it was earlier. So this is showing that our faith in God has started declining, and all this has happened owing to the development of science around us. So whenever we start losing our grip with the religion, and we start questioning our mind about the existence of God, then always there is a growth of misery around us. This is what Matthew Arnold has tried to say. Poetess says that it is not only me that I have watched the level of the sea started degrading, but it is not only me but Sophocles. Listen to the sound of waves, sound of the ocean, that is Aegean Sea, that lies between the Greece and the Asia Minor. He also found that when the sea waves come and strike to the pebbles, there's a note of sadness. And Sophocles was reminded of the wild confusion, distress prevailing in the human life. It is not only Matthew Arnold who is observing this kind of changes in the world. The changes are slow, but definitely they are the inseparable part of the world where we are growing. So just as the sea is full now, poet is saying once upon a time this world was also full of faith, our faith in God. Now the sea is retreating. Leaving behind bare naked shingles. It means leaving behind a lot of nakedness, leaving behind a lot of confusion, distress and disappointment. So this is there. Poet is also saying that till the time poet is standing besides a window and is watching the things outside, we see a silent presence of his beloved, and he's saying that, oh my beloved, if you really want to survive in this world, if you really want to survive in this confusing world, we have to keep faith on each other. We have to stop arguing and accept the realities of life as they are taking place. We should love each other. We should trust each other. Then only we can cope up with the confusions around us. So poet is saying that at this moment the state of mind of people, the mindset of the people is just like the two opposing armies fighting with each other during the night in the darkness, and they don't know why are they killing, whom are they killing, whether the person whom are they killing is their friend or is their enemy. All right, so it is there. So the condition of mindset of people is exactly like the two armies fighting against. So condition of the people mindset of the people is exactly like the two opposing armies fighting against each other without knowing the real reason. It is a complete darkness. This darkness is symbolizing the darkness of ignorance. They don't know whether they are killing their friends or they are killing their enemies. So this was a short recap, or I can say the main points which I wanted you to remember. The thing is, it is this poem at Dover's Beach is the representative poems of Victorian age. The theme is the loss of religious faith. The poet says that there is despair, hopelessness and frustration of the people which results from the loss of faith in God. So poet is looking at the shingled beach at the Dover, which is there in England during the moonlight. Clear, and what he observed the sea, which actually was a symbol of faith in God, and which actually now is a symbol of our development of science and our belief in God. Sea is a symbol of misery also. On one side, poet sees that the moon is shining fairly at the Dover's beach, and the fair shining at the Dover's beach is symbolizing the rise of scientific era, and the dim light on the French coast is symbolizing our religious belief, which is our belief in God, our trust in God, which is getting dimmer and dimmer. So hence is a great confusion what to accept and what to refuse, what to welcome wholeheartedly and what to ignore. So all these things are taking place in this poem. Thank you.